Yo, got a 3v3. It's the first pub of the day. Got me, Mr. Look, and Ponter. Mr. Look's a bit newer, and he's mostly playing air these days. And we're doing medium air because it's a 3v3, at least in the beginning. Killed out. We're not sure if the unit got out there. There's going to be an AT here at some point at the bridge. Yeah, Frennic's going mid, so it's a typical 3v3 meta, at least so far. Getting all the caps that we're supposed to be getting. A lot easier to orchestrate caps when there's only 2 ground players to worry about. And Mr. Look is going ham on this group. It's going to be good for him. Oh yes, this AT gets in here, which is pretty annoying. I have a drop there, but I'm going to forget to deal with it for a while for whatever reason. And I missed this cap because I was being dumb. I was going to put the reg in here, but I should have just gone for that cap. Doing like a little spread of drops to start things off. This is going to be a little contested drop sitch. Let's see. Looks like there might not have been a sniper there because I was able to kill that reg without taking any damage. Oh, I thought I got that one. Yeah, this AT is just can't hit that light tank, but it's going to be pretty annoying. We have nothing going on up here right now, which could be dangerous. Oh yeah, so we're just going to machine gun this guy to death now, basically. And not to lose that reg too fast. I think we're just going to like double direct arty this guy, get rid of him. Finally killing this drop. The game's looking like pretty good for us so far. We just need to put like a light tank or a truck up here to fortify and do some defensive drops, and then we'd have a pretty solid position. Yeah, we get rid of the AT. Armor helping with the drops, which is really, really nice. Crucial. Give us a big upper hand. Three snipers, which could be overkill. Even though USSR is like the best sniper positions in the game. So I think I already used this direct arty to kill this, so I'm kind of relying on Ponter to cover at least one of these drops. I'm pinging him for this one. Ours are coming down on this side, strengthen this position a little bit. So I don't think we see that in time. And we're gonna miss this. But I got my sniper out of there, which is good. And we end up killing that drop pretty easily. Next doing a really big push up here, and like that's kind of our bad for not having anything up there fortifying. So they can just like drive up here easily. And then Mr. Look's doing like mixed air right now because they don't have an air player. If they don't have air, like you can get away with like at least temporarily switching probably to heavy air. I think like that already might have come in like just late, I'm not sure. There was a lot of that, like Artie's coming in like a second too late, a hair too late. That air to air kills like one of the meads or something. Sniper just killing that airborne while he was like resupplying or something. And I'm gonna be able to solo cap this because we direct already the APC. Yeah, we got some deep inf, which is decent. Poking around. So a lot of drops coming in. Three drops. Don't have direct arties to deal with them yet. One light arty hopefully takes care of this one, although he's gonna start running pretty fast. He's going for a ninja cap, block it. Sniper gets napalmed, which is a good move. And yeah, like not having the sniper up here in the beginning let me kind of go slightly ham in this forest. Though I'm not going to replace it for a while because I don't really notice it, and I'm more focused on some other crap for some reason. And we could be clearing this pretty easy if we had air over there right now. Fortunately, I think we're going to lose this heavy tank first. Might even give up a cap there. Get this. Hopefully we ford it now. And yeah, not having the sniper here now kind of sucks because look how long it takes to kill this reg. If I just had my sniper back there, the reg would be dead ages ago. Block this cap momentarily at least. I think air should suicide to block this cap, or not suicide, but you know, drop a couple missiles. Like you could have killed that. Like 1 AA that's like moving. He doesn't have time to like pop smoke if he's going for this like suicide YOLO cap. So you could probably kill him. But we're just gonna decap it really fast. If he gets away back here, if I saw that, I would have moved my reg. Should we recap? Things are still looking relatively solid. This is getting a little outdropped, probably. Still no sniper. Killing this drop, which is good, but if you're gonna, yeah, kill it all the way. Otherwise, you can just resupply. Yeah, so Spirit and Frenetic are keeping up with their drops pretty nicely, which is gonna help them outdrop us. They have 2 players dropping. And drops are super important on this map, obviously. It's like the big inf map. I think we get these 2 cleared out pretty nicely between the direct arty and the air player, and then the air will swing over there and kill that with his scout. They bring in a sniper to help because there's so many drops up here. Yeah, so we get rid of all the drops, which is nice. Like keep this capped. I should move this reg out of there. Still got tick. Once we get this back, it'll even bigger tick. This guy's about to get wrecked. Fortunately. Sniper creeping up here. I'm about to mess up a spawn too. I forget to move my spawn. And moving your spawn around in small games as inf and stuff is really important. You gotta change your spawn to get units to where they need to be faster. It's good sharing the cap there. Decent sniper area on this hill, and then like using this guy to like give vision for the sniper. Try and clear out some drops. Like, say they're in a pretty not great position generally. Alright, so this is like where stuff starts to turn around for us, is because we're going full heavy air, or not really because we're going full heavy air, but we're going full heavy air, and then Wally goes full heavy air. And if Wally does that, Haunter's like, just go means. Go means, you'll still be able to kill ground, and you can blow up these choppers really easily. You'll force him either to just get his heavy choppers killed all the time, or he's gonna have to switch to something else. And you have to do that immediately, like, otherwise, like, look, we're gonna lose, like, all this shit, because there's nothing to defend it. You need to delete these right away. And the way you do that, fastest way to go from, like, heavies to mediums is what Ponter's saying, like switch to another role and then switch back to air. That'll delete your units and you get the reinforcement points back immediately. That's when you bring in the meds. Don't just delete them and stay on air. Takes way longer to get the reinforcement points back. So we finally do that, and then he switches to support, and he stays on support. Support in a 3v3, generally, unless your support god like Wally is not going to be that great, because it can't. It's not going to have any killing power. It's not as mobile as medium air. It's easier to kill than medium air. Like a heavy air player who's good is going to have a way easier time killing like a couple heavy AA that are spread out than a bunch of like medium air. So yeah. Puncher's like, no. And we told him to switch back like so many times to medium air. And we're winning by so much. Like light tanks, like Fennec's just gonna get light units the whole game, and like medium air can kill these so easily. These can't do anything against tanks, obviously, right? So it's like having like, it's pretty suboptimal to have support in a 3v3 when we could have medium choppers, maybe even mixed air, but probably medium choppers that can kill all this stuff really easily and bully them.
We are ready to send you reinforcements. Sniper team ready. Target soldier is dead.
Acknowledged. Delivering airborne infantry. Out.
And because we don't have gas, we're losing tick. Being dropped on a little bit here. I can only deal with one, but look, I was off by like half a second. Drop gets out alive. I fucked up this one too. It was late. Or it was early. My direct arties were early by like half a second, so I missed two of them. It was all my drops and my sniper. I'm just like, we need medium air. Like, look, oh, like the decapping this is a pretty bad idea. And you're gonna give up the cap probably if Frennic's paying attention here. And you don't decap unless you have a good chance of getting the whole cap, because that's 5 easy TA for their team now, at least. Rennick drives his light tank back on the point. Like, how much tick we get for decapping is like nothing. Not worth. And it could have translated into 5 ECTA for their team. The Inf player was there, it could have been 10 ECTA for their team. Now Ponter has to like sacrifice all his light tanks to block this cap. He might accidentally get, nah, he's gonna bait. Got our bridge back. Might accidentally TK my drop. Not careful. Need to move my sniper into this building, it's better. Oh, I guess it's almost dead, sadly. And we're just like losing so much map control because we don't have medium air. You can fly around and like wreck light tanks and medium tanks and like inf trucks. Like, look, you're right in front of an inf truck and your unit is powerless. That's why you don't get support in the 3v3. You can't block the cap with heavy anti-air, but with medium air you could have killed all these units. We have like nothing here that can deal with even trucks right now. It's probably my fault because I need inf in the front of town, but like there's a lot of stuff that we have to deal with. Like all this stuff would be like mopping it up. This would be mopping up with medium air. Like all you can do with this is like camp. You can like look, medium air can like kill heavy air over the trees, but this heavy A is like stuck over here. You can't do anything. Can't just like fly over here and like protect sawmill. And look like more light tanks that we could be killing. All this shit at the bridge would be dead. Easily BTFO this. Basically just like have no map control right now. And they can drive light tanks wherever they want.
We are regrouping and resupplying. Hostile infantry killed. Your units arrived.
Like the only way you can kill Wally is if he flies into you right now, basically, which he doesn't have to do.
Enemy neutralized. They are engaging us. You got casualties. Everyone's inside.
Yeah, I need like an AT in the front of bridge or something to kill light tanks. And like look, like they can put a light tank wherever they want right now. They can chase away your heavy AA.
Do you need us? 3 minutes remaining.
So just like Mr. Luck, when people are, or like whoever, like if someone like Ponters played a lot of games is telling you strats, just like generally speaking, follow their advice. There are a couple players with rank who you don't want to listen to, but in most cases,
They killed a unit.
you can trust what they say.
New units. Be ready to fight.
Like, we're just getting bullied by light tanks, basically. And they're like chasing down the heavy AA. Yeah. It's hard to watch. Just giving up that entirely just because we don't have medium air.
Where you requested. Tank neutralized.
Even heavy air would be better than
Enemy neutralized.
AA, or like begging again, just like go medium air.
You can request new units now.
I have no idea why we're not switching. Honestly. Like maybe we're AFK, like I don't know what's going on. Like telling him to help me with the cap.
Soldat neutralized. Hostile destroyed. They're under fire. They are engaging us. Unit gone.
Like fortifying with your AA when like we need to be pushing gas, like not the move.
Got the target for us.
Definitely not the move.
Your new units are on the way.
And our only hope now is to like decap their town or some shit. Like try and decap this maybe. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to, but it's gonna get recapped pretty fast, I think. I was hoping we could combo drop this, and it was too late for combo drop, so I just did some tank busters, and thankfully there's only
You need more units.
2 forts on each point,
Now.
I think. Or at least this one there is. I can decap their town, but Vrennick already
Casualties.
pushed the bridge and is about to cap the bridge, so it's gonna be semi-nullified,
Engaging us.
and
They're taking hit.
be a little too late.
They killed a unit. 10 seconds remaining. Killed. 5, all aboard. 4, 3, last member embarked. 1.
Yeah, so just
Unit killed.
you can see like how much good the support does in a 3v3, especially on this map. where it's so spread out. You don't get that much map control with them. You can't split them up and cover different things, kill light tanks, kill medium tanks, kill air, like fly over the river and kill air. Get way more distance, way more range with medium air than with heavy AA. You could have killed all the trucks that were like capping the bridge and stuff instead of just having to sit there. This is no knock against the particular player necessarily, because they're actually pretty good at air. And I think if they stayed on air, we definitely would have won. But yeah, some crazy stuff. Yeah, GG's. Good job, USA, in turning that one around.